Classmate defend student who was arrested for allegedly insulting Aisha Buhari. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. Classmate of Aminu Adamu, a Federal University of Dutse final year student who was arrested by the Department of State Services (DSS) for his alleged offensive tweet about the wife of Nigeria President Mrs. Aisha Buhari, has jumped to his defense. As gathered from BBC News Pidgin, the story of Aminu Adamu began to circulate on the internet over the weekend after his colleagues in school reported that they could not find him, and his parents were equally worried over his whereabouts. It was later that his father received a very short call from the son, who said that he was in Abuja after being apprehended by security personnel for something he posted on Twitter about Aisha Buhari. Kabiru Korial, who is a classmate to Aminu, said they've been together since their first year to their final year in school under the Department of Environmental Management. According to him, Aminu Adamu is one of the best students in the class, currently on second class OPA 2-1, and is one student that he can proudly say has not had any carryover since they started school. He said that one thing about Aminu is that he likes to joke and tease people a lot, but he is a very nice guy who doesn't have problems with people. Another student, Prince Ahmed, who happens to know Aminu very well, also added that Aminu relates very well with everybody in class, while also stating that they are all praying for his release to enable him participate in his final examination starting next week. Sources claim that on June 8, 2022, Adamu had made a tweet in Hausa language saying that First Lady Aisha Buhari had grown fat from eating the masses' money. Won't they release this young man so that he can go and continue with his life? Let Nigeria not happen to him. School will be said they don't keep since how many months. Now it's time for him to go and write and move on with his life. After how many years he spent, I'm sure he spent more than 5, if not 5+ years in school. And then now he's now what did I even call it? He's now finally wanting to graduate. Now they're having issues with him. I don't even understand. What has all this got to do with abusing the first lady of our dear country? Lack of moral training, hence he will be properly treated before being released. What do you mean? Do you know how many Nigerians have been suffering? When I mean Nigerians, I mean innocent Nigerians who have been suffering under one thing or the other they don't know of. Have they been compensated? You know, when people talk about this respecting, the thing they scatter my dada. Are the government, I don't think the government respecting themselves. Are they respecting the oath they took before going into office? What is all this now? Which kind of play be this? You know, it's saddening when somebody that is supposed to be rational comes out and say very rational thing. You'll be wondering how you end up knowing this person. Kai, this is not okay. You're talking about them releasing somebody. Don't you have freedom of speech? If you know you don't want critics, you don't want people to criticize you, please go and live in a cave. Make sure you don't live among humans, because even as a human being, you are just a human being, nothing else. You don't do anything. It's not like your life is even interesting. You are just a human being and you have breath of air. People will criticize you. They criticize you if you don't have money. They criticize the way you walk. They criticize the way you eat. They criticize a whole lot of things about you. So this is not it. Ha. What are you insinuating? Freedom of speech exempted. So freedom of speech license you to talk without basis, facts, and evidence. I don't understand. What's this one saying? Okay, your comments they make me the vex, Jerry. This shows that these security operatives know where the bandits and kidnappers are, but purposely refuse to track them down if they can track an innocent student from Abuja to Gigawa. Oh, you don't know. You are not informed. Oh, sorry. To me, I have always known that the federal government is just playing to gallery. That is what they are doing. He is playing, or they are playing to gallery. That is what is going on. But the boy is right. Yes. The boy is 100% right. Look, if you think he's not right, Adeyanju released a statement where you would see just the budget on food. So food and one of that. I cannot remember what particular thing. If you see the amount of money, not million, billions of naira, 3.77 from 2015 that your favorite president assumed office, or first lady, from when she started becoming the first lady till now. If you see the money that they have wasted on food, so the boy, to me, the boy is 1,000. The boy correct pa, correct planning. I agree with you, but please, can you lend him your support by joining him in the custody where he's being tortured? Who is this person? Why all this grammar, for God's sake? We're in a democracy. The guy is 100% right, and this is not a joke. He made a good point, and that's the truth. I've said it before. If you feel you don't want to be criticized, then go and live in a cave. Buhari, his family, and his kinsmen have looted Nigeria dry, and she's not eating Nigerian money. And is she not eating Nigerians' money? So why arresting the innocent man? That is it. Joke or no joke, a public servant reserved the patience to tolerate anyone that serves his or her people till the tenure is over. Jesus was called names. You are going too far. Muhammad was called names but did not send Jesus to arrest anyone. You are going too far. You are bringing religion into this. You are bringing religions. Go to other countries. We heard that the president of France was slapped. As in, two people slap and they never die. They don't arrest them. Then they work out like free men today. So what are you now talking about? So, but they did not send Jesus to arrest anyone. Is it the masses' money that they get to? Yes, now it's our money. To say what I saw in the pictures, he shared one look is fatter than the other of her face. I'm telling you, that's what he shared. And what he shared is correct. The first lady, she don't add body. She don't add body. You understand? Check the pictures and you notice that the boy did not lie. Where is the justice? Is it on Nigerians' mind that Aisha is eating and is she not getting fat? Black people and foolishness. An association of Nigerian students shouldn't be silent over this matter. They know what to do to force the government to release their colleague. The insight from those failures in power to Nigerians is getting out of hand. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Release the boy with immediate alacrity. He has done no harm. Leaders, good or bad, must be discussed. I'm telling you. Well, it serves Northern youth right. During the NSAS protest by Nigerian youth, Northern youth refused to join because leaders of the government are from their zone, despite suffering the same fate of poor governance with other fellow Nigerians. You must learn to call a spade, no matter whose ox is God. First lady, house is equals to public money, car, public money, health, public money, security, public money, travel, public money, food, public money. So what is this boy's offense? Is she not on national budget? Mama Buhari, power is not forever, of course, but maybe she forgot. Okay, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time.